So I wanted to talk about this post that we put up on LinkedIn not too long ago. It got over 11,000 impressions. So it's getting quite a lot of attention. How it all came about was I was dealing with one customer, but they dealt in two different countries. So this was a large telco who operated in both Papua New Guinea, and they operated it in Fiji. And so they actually asked for a quotation for the same product. And this became really demonstrated the stark difference between why is it exactly Cisco within Australia would be charging such a different price in Australia compared to the rest of the world. So the product that we're talking about here in particular is this QSFP. As you know, it's obviously a 100 gig optic, and so it's significant in its makeup and its role. That the list price of that product within Australia is 72,000 Australian dollars, but in the US it's equal to 35,000. So this client in particular, I won't be naming any names, received a 75% discount from the list price. So excuse me while I do these things. So that basically equated to about 18,000 Australian dollars. But if you put that into US dollars, that was equal to 11,000 US dollars. So that same 75%, if you apply that onto the 35,000, gets you to around $8,000. So here we're looking at a difference of $3,000 per optic. In this case, it was 20 of those particular optics. So we've got a significant difference there in the savings that are available. So what is confusing about this particular one? It's not made in Australia. It's not huge in its size. The logistics, the cost to get it there is not extensive. Probably made somewhere in Thailand or China in particular. But for some reason, unfortunately, you guys in Australia are being charged a different amount compared to the rest of the world. And so, fortunately for this client, the Papua New Guinea had to use Australian dollars, and Fiji had to use US dollars. Fortunately for us, they knew who we were, and we weren't looking at anywhere near this sort of price tag that we're talking about here of 8,000 or whatever. For the genuine pre-owned optics, we'd had a price of around $3,000. However, it is just worth checking next time that you do look at that. And if there is ever such a reason for parallel importing, this is one of the reasons. You are being taxed within Australia. We don't know why. So you really should look outside of just those kind of OEM channels so you can access some of this pricing and obviously keep some of that hard-earned money within your business. So feel free to reach out to us anytime if this is the sort of number that you want to be working to and not these sorts of numbers.